Bryce from Eden Condensed Small Space Garden Design, and this is Garden Space. We are so blessed in sunny Southern California for having great weather throughout most of the year that we can actually start our summer vegetable gardens in spring, whereas a lot of the rest of the country is still digging out from occasional snowstorms. And I want to share with you some of my favorite vegetables that I put into my garden, and a couple that I'm going to try this year for the first time, and maybe you'll want to try them too and see how you do. I think it's always good to experiment in the garden and see what works and what doesn't work. So for your garden, I'm probably the one thing that everybody wants to grow, that if you only had one choice of something to put in your garden, is tomatoes. And choose a couple of different varieties so that you've got some cherry tomatoes as well as some slicing tomatoes. And in Southern California, you can actually start planting these as early as the end of March. If you want tomatoes by June, then you can choose tomatoes that are early ripening tomatoes that go anywhere between 50 and 60 days to harvest. Another thing I always put in my garden are peppers, and I've got a yellow bell pepper here and a red bell pepper. I also add some spicier peppers. One of my favorite peppers are the shishito peppers, which is kind of a mildly spicy pepper, but definitely red and yellow bell peppers, which are great. These do need heat, so I usually wait until May, usually middle or end of May, to put these in, so I know that I'm going to have consistent heat in order for them to form the best fruit. I also always put strawberries in my garden. This year I'm trying a wild strawberry variety, and they're a little smaller and a little longer, but they are super sweet. I also like them because they have pink flowers on them, which I think is kind of cool. Most strawberry plants have white flowers. You'll definitely want to put in cucumbers and squash. Give these enough room to grow. 1 or 2 cucumber plants and 1 or 2 squash plants is usually enough for a family. Otherwise, you'll be giving squash to all your neighbors. But if you like to pickle, or if you like to cook a lot with squash, then put in a few more. And then I also always put in herbs. I put in chives, basil, of course, because it's great with tomatoes, flat leaf parsley. I put thyme in the garden, oregano, so that way I've got a lot of fresh herbs to cook with over the summer. One of the things I'm going to try in my garden this summer are watermelons, and so I've got these great watermelon seedlings. You do want to wait until the end of May or beginning of June to put these in, because watermelons do like heat just like peppers do, and they want consistently warm soil and consistently warm air temperatures in order for the fruit to set. So I hope you enjoyed learning about some of the things I'm putting in my garden, as well as some things I'm going to try, and I hope you try them too. If you have any other questions about vegetable gardening in Southern California, please contact me at www.edencondensed.com. Thank you very much.